Hey everybody, this is the Last Living GameCube. Welcome back to more Bayonetta. In the last episode, we met a little girl named Cereza and fought a clone of ourselves that turned out to actually be an angel. And we reunited with, we met up with Luca and handed Cereza off to him. And got a new LP. In this episode, and we also got a crap ton of Halos in the single mission too. 40,000 more than I expected. And in this episode, we're going to be doing Chapter 7, the Cardinal Virtue of Temperance. It's another boss fight. Like I said in the last episode, whenever the chapter's title has the words the Cardinal Virtue of in it, it is a major boss fight. One that'll take up the entire chapter. Now, just warning you, this cutscene has a lot of innuendos. And they all come from Bayonetta in a single sentence. Phone. Hello, may I speak to Mr. or Mrs. Baskoff? If you're gonna be an Indian scammer, at least get my mother's maiden name right. Alright, now that that is over, let's start the Cardinal Virtue of Temperance.
Bayonetta.
I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town. See that? Everyone rushes at me like crazed fans. They still haven't figured out that I don't give autographs. I'm not much for the talkative types. How about we have a little fun instead? You did plan on having fun with me, right? There'll be plenty of time for pillow talk afterwards.
Her analogy of pillow talk is just hilarious. I should not have done that attack. I really should be using a different attack. And now to... Yes! Okay, good. Now let's see if I can... Oh my god, I still haven't taken damage yet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't had to do this in the times I've practiced this. And, okay, so... This guy, what you have to do is just damage him up to a certain point, and then when you do so... Okay, when you damage him up to a certain point... So much for trying to avoid taking damage on this. Alright. Once you do a certain amount of damage, you'll be able to climb onto his arms, and that's when you have to start ripping his arms out. And that's the attack I was expecting him to do. And what do I have to do here? Okay. I think you're supposed to be... Oh, yeah. What's really funny is that if you step on the ground itself, you'll just phase through it and have a glitchy underground. Oh, there we go. And to evade it, you have to press X and Y at the same time. Now, wrong attack. Now, you want to switch to your cougar form and jump. And when you do that, you'll just reach this orb that's on its arm. Just completely destroy that, and you should be able to climax it. And there's a new beast. I don't know what it's called. But its name. Well, I know what its name is called because it's in the book. But I don't know what Bayonetta says. Summon it. You'll probably see on screen what it is, as usual. And Gigatsun! Yes. First arm down. One more to go. Once you're down with the 2 arms, the first phase will be complete. And then you'll be able to move on to its torso. And that's pretty much all there is to this fight. And yeah, we cannot summon Witch Time in here unless you have Celine's Light, in which case, yeah, that's the only way to use Witch Time in this fight. And I probably could have avoided damage there. Actually, wait, yeah, I did avoid damage there. I might have been able... Oh, you can grab this. Okay, yeah, there are certain attacks that you're capable of that I am not aware of that you're able to do. Something like this. This is not a common part of the fight. Usually what you do here is just damage his hands, and I just realized where I was. Evade! Okay, normally you just have to damage his hands and then evade what comes next. And when you do that, you should be all good to go. Okay, I'm actually doing better on this fight than I originally thought I would be doing. Well, I still took damage, which is why I was expecting to take a lot of damage here, but I'm really surprised I didn't. Now to grab his other arm. And, well, hit him in the torso first, then grab his other arm and rip it off with a Gigaton. Bam! And now the awesome music plays. I love this song. Now, there are going to be 3 orbs that are connected to his head that's shielding his head. And... okay, yeah, that's going to damage me no matter what. 1 orb is down. Now, if you don't know where the orbs are going to be, you can just go to the head and it'll just show you where the orbs are going to be. Yeah, they basically made this part of the fight too easy for you. We have 1 more orb left to go before we'll be able to attack the head. Now... oh, there it is. Right off the bat, I find it. And, wow, great. Come on. Okay. Now to get to the head. Yeah, I'm sorry if this video is going to be really short. It's just a really simple boss fight, nothing more. And all you have to do is just keep attacking the head, and I took damage. Great. And how did I take damage there? I could have sworn I was dodging. Okay, that attack I've never actually seen him do. This attack, on the other hand, he can spawn multiple things out of his mouth, like that windy duppy-like enemy. He can spawn tree roots out of his mouth, like so. And I'm probably going to be taking a lot more damage than I originally anticipated. Great. And when it's stunned, you just want to keep attacking its head, climax it while it's dizzy, and that's the end of the fight. So there's really nothing much else I have to say about this fight, other than the fact that I'm recording this on the same day I recorded the previous chapter, and wow, I hardly did anything there because I was focusing more on talking than actually fighting. Good lord, that face is hideous.
Give you back your toy, then.
Really? Right in the shaft?
Bugger. And I didn't make any time for pillow talk.
Ah! Okay, I'm curious as to how well I did here. Oh, so I got a gold after all. Yeah, I usually get bronze in terms of damage in this fight, so other than that, I'm... Actually, I don't know how many halos I have. Anyways, and I pressed Y instead of A, okay. Now, I'm not gonna try to do too well in the angel attack, but I'm gonna see if I can get a decent number of halos here. Anyways... Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, 33. I guess it's not too bad. Round over. And 217,000. Oh my god. I have enough to buy Rodon's most expensive item. Okay, I might actually want to take a look at that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to the Gates of Hell before ending off the video just to see what else is here. And to get that weapon we got from an LP. I wanted to get that in the next video, but apparently... Honestly, I really don't think there's too much of a point in getting it in the next episode if I'm going to be testing it out anyway, because besides, I've only been recording for 13 minutes, so I might as well just find something else to pass the time. By the way, he says something different this time around.
Made me break a sweat. I gotta give it to my tropical friends. They sure are fun to play around with. So much fun, I brought back a special playmate just for you.
I like how he says it's made from tropical friends, yet that doesn't look tropical at all, nor do I think it's tropical. I think that's an ice weapon, if I'm not mistaken, so... You know what? Yeah, there's only one of those in the game. You can only equip that on your feet. Braces blessed by Shiva, the Indian goddess of destruction, said to have been crafted by the witch Yaksi while serving the Vijayanagara Empire. Legend states the braces have the power to repel an enemy's attack. Yaksi was purported to have been invincible, as her mastery of this technique allowed her to nullify any attack no matter what the strength. Push L in the direction of the enemy the instant you are attacked. Personally, I think this is an overpowered item. I do not want to get this. Instead, actually, no. Why am I going to techniques? And I'm just curious to see what else is here. Rodon's treasures. I like how they're baby penguins there with halos on their head. That's cute. Not techniques. Items. I have enough to get 7 of the 2. You know what? I think I'll get 3 witch hearts. Four moon pearls. And 1 red hot shot. Because you can't actually concoct these, you can only buy them. Anyways, yeah, I can concoct anything else I can find here. This is red hot shot, like I said in the beginning of the LP, is basically a fairy in Zelda. It's basically a fairy from Zelda, only it revives the default amount of HP you start with at the beginning of the game. That's it. And exit. And with that, I think we are going to end this video off here. So, next time on Bayonetta, we are going to be exploring Chapter 8, Route 666. I like the pun of the name. And just warning you, you need to be prepared. If you have the amount of money that I had, if you were following along, then you're going to need to spend it on what I just bought. Trust me. See you guys then.